Sigmund Freud seemed to offer an interesting pathway into the internal mindset of human beings. And what the scholars have really reflected on in recent times was Freud's splitting of the personality description. And in doing this, he actually went inward into the psyche of his own mind and was able to see different realms and different possibilities and different outcomes based on playing through scenarios of evolutionary realism to make these things actually real in nature. And by playing through these diluted realities, Freud was able to actually just make unconscious discoveries that have fueled psychologists to this very day. And one of these discoveries was the fractal self. And as described in kind of the hysteria of the 1800s, and also that resurged after the civil rights movement and hippie movement, psychologists found that people were constructing a lot of type of diseases that had recently been described by people like Sigmund Freud. And this was very disturbing to some, as they thought that they were coming across a novel case, and they would turn to a Freud reading and be immersed for hours in what this disease was and what this discovery alignment meant. So it's led to a very cautious approach for the very talented psychologists and psychiatrists that are able to find the lit pathways and venture down those paths. But it also calls for a lot of cautious self-reflection to ensure that your diluted reality does not imprint onto someone else unintentionally. And if it does unintentionally happen, it may maybe just be memification, in which the evolutionary phenomenon of signs, social interactions, and viral things catch on. You have no control over it. Sometimes it just passes through the void and becomes part of the mainstream society.